Hello everyone, we hope that you enjoyed this evening and we just want you to forget all this real world problem and let's see what we created for you instead. This is Innoactive team, thank you.
So hello everyone, my name is Yasmin and there's Hannes over there and I'm going to talk about what our amazing team did, so Innoactive team. So first of all, who is the Innoactive team? We were 7 developers, we had a coach and a supervisor of course, and we had a really great customer, Innoactive, including Daniel and Mariana. So this is the product we've been working on. In my opinion, it's a really cool product because it was super new. It's called the VR1 and it's a 3D goggle, which when you put it on your face, you can imagine to be in a 3D space. So a little bit different from other 3D goggles, this one uses your iPhone or just a smartphone as your display, so this is different from other 3D goggles. So why did Innoactive ask us to help them? Well, first of all, how does the screen work normally? You have this phone, which you put into your goggles, but obviously it's only 2D. How do we make it 3D? The way we do that is that you have 2 pictures. We show one picture for your left eye and one picture for your right eye. But they don't show exactly the same thing. So this way we can trick your brain into thinking that you're seeing things that are in a distance, and you will think that you're moving in a 3D space instead of a 2D space. So I guess every one of you remembers this screen. It's the famous iPhone launcher screen, but it was kind of a problem for using this launcher in our goggles. Because the thing is, as you remember, you put the phone into your goggles. If you want to change an app, you would have to take your phone out of the goggles, use your finger to tap on the app, put it in again, and this takes quite a long time. It's kind of tiring and annoying. So what we wanted to create is this cool 3D space, an exciting environment where you can see all your apps and open them, launch them, without taking your phone out of the goggles every time. So let's talk about our requirements. As I said already, show all the apps of the VR1, which means not only the installed apps, but also the available apps that are ready for download. Then, as I said before also, we want to be able to launch our apps without taking the phone out, so without any finger movements. And the third one was, it shouldn't only be useful, but it should also be a really great experience to use this app. So we wanted to create this environment where you can travel around the world, basically, without actually getting into a plane or into a train. So these 3 requirements we already finished, or the functionality we finished by the last design review. But we discovered that maybe it wasn't, like some of the things we implemented weren't the greatest, like not the best for the user interface. So we did some usability tests. We were working to improve the human-computer interaction. So together with Innoactive, we came up with some new requirements that we wanted to fulfill till this time, so till the cat. So here they are. First, we thought about new indicators for walking and standing, which means when you start to walk or start to stand, when you start to walk or stop, we want to tell the user that they're actually starting to walk or that they're now standing. So it's kind of a feedback for the user. Also, we wanted to work on a new interactive tutorial for the new users that had installed the app for the first time, so they know how our app is going, like how it works, what they can do in it. The third new requirement that we got was to include a menu in our app. This means we wanted to make navigation easier in the app, so we don't have to walk every time, but in the case that we're too excited about using another app, we can just jump to another room. And the fourth new requirement was to navigate back to the app launcher. So imagine you were in the app launcher and opened a game, for example. You later want to get back to the app launcher, and this is possible now too. So how about Ganesh shows you what a real use case would look like?
So exhausted. Just back from the university. My exams are coming up. There's so much to study. Let me study later. What's this? Wow, it's a new VR1 goggles that I ordered. It's here already. Looks pretty cool. Let me try it out. Okay. City coaster. What? Dive city coaster? No. This is not the app that I wanted to open. But now I realize that I have to remove the tray every time I want to change an app. There must be a solution to this.
I have the perfect solution to all your problems. Use
What?
the wonderful VR1 Media Launcher.
Who's this?
I am Inno. Try out the Media Launcher. I will be waiting for you there.
What? This is pretty weird. And the app is already there. What? Okay, let me try it out. Okay.
With everything to do. Let's start. Perfect. Let's try moving to the front and turn left at the first turn.
Okay. Let me do this again. Okay, the VR1 Media Launcher.
Hi there, welcome to the launcher. This is the place to manage all your installed VR apps as well as explore new VR apps that are compatible with your device. I am Inno, and I want to show you this beautiful place with everything to do.
Wow.
Let's
Okay, it's pretty weird.
Why don't you try looking around the place you are in right now by moving your head? This first room is the computer room. This app has 3 rooms in total. One other room shows the installed apps. In another room you can find new apps that are ready for download. How about we go look at some already installed apps?
So how do I start moving?
To start moving, look down at your feet until they are fully lit up.
Pretty intuitive.
Perfect. Let's try moving to the front and turn left at the first turn.
Looks pretty realistic. Wow. Okay. There we go.
Walk into the center of the apps. You will stop automatically in the middle of the circle. See all these boxes? Each of them are applications. When you look at a box, it becomes bigger and allow you to launch the application. If you want to launch it, just nod. If you don't want to launch it, shake your head.
Let's try this one. This iCinema app. Okay. Yes. Wow. It just open instantly. So simple. Okay. Let me try this. Oh, it has movies from my iPhone. What's this? The Innoactive trailer. It's all white. The guy who made the video must be an idiot. Let's go back. Okay, so pause and let's try something else. Go back to the launcher. Simple. Wow. Okay, I noticed there's another room there. Let me try going there. Okay, start moving. There. Wow. The designers of this app must be pretty badass. Looks cool.
In this room you can have a look at the available apps. They are shown on the screens in front of you. If you want to jump back to the other room directly, you can also do this from my menu. It opens when you look at me.
Okay, there's so many apps here, but it looks like I already have a lot of them. Let me try one of them out. Okay, so room 1? No.
Now stop playing and go study for your exams.
Damn you, Inno. Okay.
Thank you, Ganesh. So how did we implement this system? Well, it's a traditional client-server system with a backend who's providing us a REST API to communicate with. So as you have seen, there are installed apps on the client, which is our app launcher, but the backend can provide us with more other apps. It's some kind of explore or discover functionality. So we can install and discover new apps. So that's our current status. On the y-axis, you see the tasks we have done so far. And on the x-axis, you see the time stamps. So the kickoff, the design review, and the cut. We have started with implementing the head tracking and movement, which was already finished during the design review. And we have started and proceeded with modeling the scenes, which was a very huge task. As you can see, it's a whole 3D room. And the most challenging part was the selection. I'm not talking about implementing the algorithm. I'm talking about getting a concept or a good idea how to select the object, because obviously we cannot use our fingers, right? So this knocking and shaking the head for saying yes or no, it took some time to discover this very simple but intuitive way. And regarding the new task, as we are very agile programmers, we already implemented that, right? So the movement indicator, as you have seen, with the footprints are implemented. The tutorial, our lovely Inno, our little helper who will follow you wherever you will go, is also there. And the menu is operative but needs some cleanup. So what's next, our future work? We could integrate a media player. So this launcher could be involved to a media launcher where you can launch also videos or pictures. More additional scenes could be implemented, like the Greek theater scene we have started, but didn't finish yet, and push notifications. But you know what? Rather than talking about that real awesome device, go to visit us at our booth. Thank you.
Thank you, Enes. And now it's time to ask some. Let me hand over the microphone to our customer and have his question.
So hello. Well, I just have to start with saying that I just love Inno. With the introduction you added to the app, now it's a very great experience, and every user is being picked up and onboarded, which is very important for an app. And well, my single question is, now after you have used the VR1 for several hours and days, could you imagine a use case which is real, which makes really sense in the university of this headset?
Well, at university, regarding the research stuff, there are a lot of things you can explore. I mean, head detection is not that easy as it seems. It can be a very complex topic. But for students, well, from my point of view, it makes more sense than playing games. But probably something like 3D modeling in the medicine parts or something like that area, it would be interesting to go further, yeah.
Okay, then let me thank you for your work, and well, I'm excited to show everyone the app launcher together with you outside and at your booth.
Thank you.